All right, we are going to take a look at the sharing options today within Google Sheets. I wanted to explain this because it's not the most intuitive thing. And the great thing about Google Sheets is because of the collaboration that you can have, the transparency that you can have with others. So here we have a Google Sheet that shows some sales data for teapots. This is just as an example for today. However, and we'll go here and annotate this as well so you guys can see where I'm clicking. In the upper right-hand corner within our Google Sheet, you can see the share option. And if I just hover over it, first of all, it will pop up and say this is private only to me. So what this is showing me is that I am the only person who can see this Google Sheet data. No one else can access this. However, if I want to share it, there's two ways I can do that. One, I can click on this option, share, or I can also go onto File in the upper left-hand corner, and then I can click Share with Others as well. So there's two ways to access the same ability to share. So first of all, let's hover in over the Share button in the upper right-hand corner, and we're just going to click on Share. And you'll see a pop-up menu happen. And here is where you can type in a person, an email address of who you would like to share this sheet with. So first of all, we're just going to pick someone to share this with. And that is the contact. Next, you will see this drop-down menu. And if you click on that, there's three different options for sharing the data. So the first one is going to be the viewer option. This just simply means that they can take a look at the information and that's it. They cannot do any damage. They can't alter it in any way. It's just if you want to share that information with someone and say, hey, take a look, this is what we're doing. That's a simple viewer access. Next, you can give them commenter access. This is where they can leave comments on the information. However, they cannot hurt or manipulate the data. They can just leave comments like, yes, I like this. Perhaps we should try this suggestion and so forth. And then the full access is giving them editor access. And again, this is completely up to you because you as the owner of the Google Sheet, you decide which access that person has or those multiple people have. So here we're going to give them commenter access, which means they can make a comment. And then next, this is going to be an email sent to them with a link to the sheet. So here we're just going to say in the email, test email for an instructional video. And then we'll do thanks, Nickie. And then we can click send. And then this will send them an email with the letting them know that here is the sheet that they can access and the name of it and that they have commenter level access. So you can just click send. Also, you can also copy this link as well, and that will copy the address to that sheet. So if you don't want to send them in this email, you can just click copy and then put that in a separate email if you want. But it's really easy to just share it right here and then click send. All right. So that will toggle through, and that means the access is updated. If you go into a sheet and you are not sure, okay, who has access and who doesn't have access, it's hard to keep track of. You can just click simply like hover over shared, click on that, and it will show you the entire list of people with access. And here you can alter this as well. Just by clicking on the drop down, you can transfer ownership. So you always want to think, does it pass the lottery test? So, if somebody won the lottery in your role or work, if someone has access to the information, would somebody else be able to access it? You always want to pass the lottery test. And then you can also, which I really like too, is you can simply email everyone who has access to this sheet just by clicking on this little envelope symbol here. And then it will, you can send them an email as well to everyone who has access. And this is helpful if, you have several different departments or several different people with access on in that sheet. So here, we're just going to click done. And then the other way that you can share with people just is in the menu navigation. So just click on File up here and then scroll down to Share and then Share with Others. So when you click on that, again, it brings you back to that same menu navigation in order to share with others. So hopefully you can bring transparency to information which is in Google Sheets, and you can easily notify others who need to access that information. All right, thanks everybody.